Good morning, home business professional. William Georgeson here from williamgeorgeson.com, and very welcome at the Home Business Chat, where we look into what's happening in today's marketplace, what's working and what is not. The question this morning is what to say or not to say when you are on Facebook Messenger. And I'm talking about Facebook Messenger from your profile. Now, just before we carry on, I do this live trainings, this questions daily and sometimes twice a day. And if you like what I'm doing, if you enjoy these questions that I'm answering here, then feel free to go to my page, like it, and also hit the notification so that you know when I'm going live with the next one. Alrighty, so let's get into this. The reason why I'm doing this is what you say in Messenger is normally drawing people closer to you, or it's pushing them away from you. And if you push them away, let's say if you push them away, if you say the wrong thing, if you immediately are assertive, if you ask the wrong questions or say the wrong things, and especially after you've said it once and then you may be saying something else that's pushing them away a little bit further, they will get annoyed. They will get annoyed. They'll either block you, they will delete you, they will report you if you send links straight away. Whatever you do, you'll push them away if you say the wrong thing. And let's be honest, you meet people here for two reasons, and you go into your business for two reasons. Reason number one is to try and get a sale from them, to make money from your own business. And number two is they might be actually have information that you like that will make you better in your home business, and then you will gain from it. So basically you're going to Messenger, to Facebook, to social media with your business in order to gain, whether it is you sell, sign somebody on, recruit somebody, or get information from that person that can help you. So really you want to gain. So you got to get people closer to you. You got to draw them closer to you and not push them away from you. I mean, if you obviously if you draw them closer and they become positive about you, then just remember, people buy from people whom they know, like, and trust. So you got to draw them closer and make them more positive about you. Let me give an example. And I always say, before I say that, maybe I go into the example. A messenger conversation should be no different from a conversation that you would have in person with somebody that you've just met. Let me give you the example. If I walk into a room at an event and I walk up to somebody who is there and I don't know people there, I walk up to somebody and say, "Pleased to meet you, I'm William, how are you doing?" And we greeted. If I say straight after that, and remember this, we are on neutral ground and we just met, we don't know each other. If I immediately say, "So what brought you to this event?" It might go down well, it might be okay, but there's a chance that this person might think to themselves, "What is it up to you? It's none of your business." And they might not say it, but they might think that. And that, when I do that, it will push them away from me. It will make them negative towards me. And I might say something else after that, which will completely make them turn around and say, "Oh, I've got something else to do that, I must go. Oh, there's somebody else waiting for me," or whatever they might say, and get away from you. Instead, if we just met and I say, "Wow, I like this lighting in this room. I like the chandeliers. It's pretty amazing," and that's common ground. That is something that it's in neutral ground and it's not attached to them. You're not in their face, and then they can reply back with something regarding that. And then I might mention the something else in the room or the stage or something, and then I might go and say, "Well, I've driven 2 hours to get to this event." And they might then say, "Oh no, I've flown in," or "I'm living around the corner." That way you are in neutral ground and you sort of start having a conversation, breaking the ice, and slowly but surely, eventually you might get to a point where I say, "Oh, I'm a grandparent and I've got 3 grandkids," and then they might be a grandparent, and then you get something that's even closer, as far as common ground is concerned. A good example maybe is we're going on vacation later in this year into Florida, and if I meet somebody who lives in that area, I then mention that because they live there, and that normally immediately causes them to start talking openly and freely. Immediately you'll see the conversation on Messenger is not just a sentence, it's like a paragraph, and they start they bubble about the place where they live. It's a nice place, it's an awesome place, the weather's great, everything. I earlier today met somebody who lives in Adelaide in Australia, and as it is, in the late 90s, when we decided to move countries, we initially wanted to move to Adelaide, and so I mentioned that. Now I'm sure when the person gets back to me, that's where the conversation is going to go. And that's what we're going to be talking about. And that way sort of we will slowly but surely, come to building a bit more rapport. And that way, you either keep a person on neutral ground or they draw them closer to you. You don't want to push them away, because you're not going to gain, they're not going to gain, nobody's going to gain. Now, also, yeah, that's right. I just looked at my notes here because I want to make sure that I don't forget this. When you do this conversation, always be aware of sharing something about yourself first and then ask a question. Always end in a question, but always share something about you first. I've moved countries and I was going to move to your area, or I've been doing this, how are you doing that? But always sharing something about you first. It makes you a little bit vulnerable, because you share something about yourself, and then you give them information first. It's like, here's my email address, what's yours, so I can contact you if you don't mind. It's not just what's your email address, what's your phone number. It's not like that. Or first, here's my business card with my details. You're welcome to give me your details if you want to, or if I'll email you and you can reply on the email, something like that. Be vulnerable first. Say something first before you ask a question back. That makes it a little bit more, it keeps it neutral, or draw them closer to you. The order of conversation. I just want to say something about the order of conversation or rapport building. Somebody first become aware of you and or your product. Let's say you've got a weight loss product and they become aware of you, and they become aware that you are using the product and you're promoting the product. The next step is they become curious to know about what this product can do. But if they get in on let's say if they get into the conversation with you on Messenger, I would almost say the third step is they become curious about you. They're not going to just go, all right, I see you, you promote XYZ a shake, and I want to buy XYZ shake, here's my credit card details. No, they don't do that. They first want to know who you are. And you might think, no, once they know I'm using this product and it works for me and it works for 10 other people, they will just buy. No, remember, you are here. They can't just buy the product. They must buy it through you. So what do they want to know? They want to know who you are. They want to know that you are legit, that you are genuine, and that when they give you their credit card details to you, that it is safe. So they want to know who you are. So the third step is really they first look at you and they first scrutineer you and see, they want to know and like and trust you before. Once they get to the point that they know, like and trust you, then it's almost like the product's behind you. And then they will say, all right, that product that you are promoting, the product that you are doing, tell me a little bit more about that. But if you don't get that okay from them, if you don't get that know, like and trust that you've drawn them closer, they're not going to go through the product. And I mean, just think of this. If home business opportunities, if these companies could just put a great product into the marketplace and put this great product, advertise it everywhere and get this great product, by advertisement and, all sorts of software, get the money in and send the product off. They would have done that. But why are they not doing it? Because they need you. People need social proof. They want to know that if they order this product, then, that if there's something going wrong, that there is a person that they go to, that it's not just a company, it's not just a company that they think, is there. They want to go back to a person. Just an example, I've ordered something from Amazon and the product is still on its way here. But let's say if the product arrives and it's great and it works well, then I'll go back to the person and say, thanks a lot, thanks for, giving me this link, the price was good, the product is good, it works well. If there's something wrong with it, let's say it's broken or it doesn't work, then I'll go back to him and say, I've experienced this with this item. When you set yours up, or when you used your product, did it work? What did you experience? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Just before I go back to this company, just give me an idea. See, it's all about the next human being. So when you are in Messenger, that is the order. People don't just want the product and they go for it. They want to know, I'm going to give my credit card details, I'm going to put it on your affiliate link. I want to know if you are the real deal. And then, if they are happy with the product and they know, like and trust you, then they will most probably go to the next point and decide whether they're going to be buying or not. And if you've done a great job in this whole rapport building process, then the chances is very good that they will buy and not go to somewhere else. Because once they build that know, like, and trust, and they trust you, why would they start the whole process with the next person? I mean, they want the product, they want to lose weight. So, and this is the product, they think this product is going to work, and they must feel that you are going to help them with this product. That remember, you are the gateway. You must be the one to help them. So, friends, that is when you are on Messenger. Keep that in mind, because I'm getting so many messages from people who just they go straight into the selling process, and I don't even know this person yet. And when you do that, when you go straight into the selling, or straight into the certain questions that annoys people, that is a selling sort of people, you've got commission breath, then they don't like it. It is immediately, it puts them into a negative space. And once you are into that, they got them into that negative space, that opposing you. It's a hell of a job. Sorry, a heck of a job. Let me rather say a heck of a job to get them back into a positive space. For the most, they will be in the negative, and it might take a long time before they will get into a positive space as far as you are concerned. So again, if you like what I'm doing here, questions that I'm answering, feel free to go to my page, like the page, and click the notification so that you know when this is going live, so that I most probably will be able to share something that's going to help you as well in the future. I really appreciate your time. If you watch a replay, enjoy, and I'll see you again next time on the Home Business Chat. Thank you.